Hello students. So today we are going to discuss about the classification of the embedded system, and this is very important. When we are going to discuss about the embedded system, then we should know that which type of embedded systems are available in the market and which type of embedded system we are dealing with. So whenever we are going to design an embedded system, then we should know that which type of system we are going to design. So there are three types of classification of the embedded system. There are three types of embedded system. One of the embedded system is a small scale embedded system, another is a medium scale embedded system, and another is a sophisticated embedded system. So these three types are available in the market, and we should learn these things according to the make of their use. So let's discuss about these things. The small scale embedded system. So this embedded system can be designed with a single 8 or 16-bit microcontroller. It can be operated with the help of a battery, and so a very small scale embedded system are used over there, and some 8 or 16-bit microcontroller can be used over there, and we can make them for small scale operations and a small indoor a very useful interaction of the systems with that. And for example, you can use it for the simple sensing of the sensor value and to store them and to communicate them. So for developing small scale embedded system, an editor, assembler, IDE and cross assembler are most common most vital programming tools. For example, we have so many microcontrollers, and in 8-bit or 16-bit microcontroller we have AVR microcontroller, which is very popular microcontroller. So I can write over here AVR microcontroller is used. Okay, in your course there is a 8051 microcontroller, which is 8-bit microcontroller. AVR has a variety of the microcontroller, and you can have 8-bit or 16-bit or 32-bit till the 32-bit of the microcontroller from this range. Only 8-bit of the microcontroller are available in the 8051 range, and there is a PIC microcontroller also. So PIC is peripheral interface circuit, and it is also available in the 16-bit microcontroller. So ARM 32-bit microcontrollers are also available. ARM microcontroller, ARM Cortex microcontroller. So these are also available for your many different type of applications. So okay. So for such case we need an editor, an assembler, and a cross assembler for the programming the for example, if I talk about a Arduino IDE, so this is a cross assembler. Okay, so this is a cross compiler, Arduino IDE. Most of you know about the Arduino, and it can be used for the as a cross assembler. These type of medium scale. So in medium scale, these type of the embedded systems are designed using the 16 or 32-bit microcontrollers. 16 or 32. So for such case, we can go in the IoT type of applications. So where we need more and more processing power, we can have a router is also used for such purpose. Router means internet router is also one example of the use of the medium scale embedded system. So these embedded systems offers both the hardware and software complexity. For example, C, C++, Java and source code engineering tools, all these things are used over this type of the medium scale embedded system. So you well know about the Raspberry Pi, RPi. So where you can use it for the purpose of the many things, and for the many complex application of the engineering tools. So that is used by the medium scale embedded systems. In sophisticated embedded systems, we have this type of the embedded systems have the lot of hardware and software complexities. So may use in IPS, ASIPS, PLAs, so programmable logical arrays. So these type of things are used for the purpose of the scalable processors. Okay, so configuration processors or scalable processors. For the development of this system, you may need hardware and software co-design and components which need to be combined with the final system. So very important thing, and you can go with the image processing type of things when the embedded system, for example camera modules, and for such purpose we need a sophisticated embedded system, and where we need some extraordinary extraordinary performance of the system, for example missile, rockets. So these type of the applications are used for the sophisticated embedded system, and this is all the classification of the embedded system. And now there are some application of the embedded system. So these applications are important for us. For example robotic science, and robotic science has the ground vehicles, drones, underwater vehicles, under industrial robots. So these all things comes in the robotic science. And in the medical we have dialysis machines, infusion pumps, cardiac monitors, prosthetic devices. So these type of the medical devices are the examples of the application of the embedded systems. And another thing is the automotive. So in the automotive, you know about the engine control. We have to control the cycles of the providing the fuel to the engine, and the ignition system, the brake system. So these type of systems are available, are the embedded systems are available for the automotive. And the networking, we have the routers, we have hubs, gateways, and electronic instruments. So these types of applications are available for the embedded systems, and which we should know these type of application systems are available in the market. We have the home devices, televisions, digital alarms, air conditioners, DVD video player, cameras. These are used in the home devices. Automobile systems, fuel injection systems, lightning systems, door locks, airbags, windows, and parking assistance systems, and anti-ceiling alarms, whispers, monitors. So these all things are used for the automobile industries. And mostly the research is going on the this type of the embedded system, and it has a very good market. So you students can grow up your career in this type of structures also. So here is the industrial control, and in the industrial control you can go with the robotics, more control systems, missiles, and nuclear reactors, space stations, shuttles. So all these things are the industrial control applications of the embedded systems. So thank you for this lecture. In the next lecture we will discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of the embedded system, and many more. So thank you for this lecture.